Did you think of him? Okay, and why do you say that?
That's the big thumbs down. You didn't like it.
Is he alive?
He's dead.
Oh, good. Oh, thank.
Why am I getting arrested?
Child neglect. Put your hands behind your back.
What did I do though?
In the realm of parental nightmares, the chilling reality emerges, where the bond of love is tainted by the stain of crime, leaving a community reeling in shock and disbelief. Here are a few cases when the negligence and hatred of parents came in front.
Who else was in the car?
Babies!
Okay.
The baby that's in the back lifeless.
Okay.
On October 16, 2023, a tragic incident happened in Pike Country, Ohio, where in a car crash, a 7-year-old child, Reagan Ariana Lansing, lost his life at the spot.
Baby, come here. Come on, baby. No, that baby. You leave her in the car. Oh my gosh, you can't breathe.
So let's take a seat.
She's not breathing. What? Oh, no.
Chastity Bliss, a 43-year-old mother, was driving in eastbound on Jasper Road in Newton Township, Pike Country, Ohio, with her 2 daughters aged 7 and 5 years.
Are you a baby? Can I go see her? Can we go? Can my baby?
Let me have that.
Here.
Not right now.
A press release on incident detailed that Mrs. Bliss drove off the left side of the roadway, ramping over a driveway, striking a utility pole and a tree before coming to the final rest in the field. During the investigation by the Ohio State Highway Patrol trooper, she admitted that she turned her head to talk to her daughters, who were fighting in the back seat just the moment before the crash.
School bus is gonna have to turn around.
Worked. I just did a whole.
So where were you coming from today then? Right now, before the crash?
Where do you come from?
When you were driving on the road, where did you leave from?
The house.
You left your house?
Yeah.
Where were you going?
To Christie's and I'm from the store.
Christie's and then the store?
Yeah.
It turned out that her 5-year-old daughter was buckled up, and 7-year-old daughter wasn't wearing the seatbelt. Her 5-year-old survived unharmed, and 7 years suffered fatal injuries and died at the scene. But it was not just the carelessness of the mother that caused the incident. She was also under the influence and a danger behind the wheel. Officer did a few field sobriety tests. It can be hard if you are sober, but it becomes a nightmare if you are drunk.
All right, so you haven't used meth since yesterday then?
Right. Right. I took my sleeping pill last night.
You took your sleeping pill last night?
Yes, I take it every night. Every night.
All right. Well, I'm going to run you through a few field sobriety tests here.
Okay.
I'm going to check your eyes first. Do the horizontal gaze test here. Okay. All right. On this test, what you're going to do is you're just going to follow this pin with your eyeballs only. As it goes from side to side, you're going to keep your head dead straight. Okay. So the only thing moving here is your eyes, and you're going to track this pin. All right. Do you have any questions about any of that? All right. Can you see the pin just fine? Okay. Also, you can blink if you need to during this test. You don't have to keep your eyes open, okay?
Chastity had a history of drug abuse, and if she was high at the crash time, then she would be going to face serious charges. During the test, the officer noticed loss of nasal hairs. She explained that she used Xanax, which is a popular medication for those who suffer from depression and anxiety. But it is also popular with others who snort it for a quicker high. One side effect of it is loss of nasal hair, which means she uses it a lot. The officer has seen enough and decided to arrest her for DUI. The charges on Chastity includes first-degree AVH, aggravated vehicular homicide, third-degree child endanger, first-degree IM, involuntarily manslaughter, and reckless homicide. In next case, the old mother-in-law killed her son-in-law just because they have completely different point of view. Let's see what happens with her.
Did you think of him? Okay, and why do you say that?
That's the big thumbs down. You didn't like it.
Is he alive?
He's dead, man.
Oh, good. Oh, thank
On 11th February 2014, Georg Eustaquio was gunned down in his own house by a 63-year-old grandmother of his children, Cynthia Hidebaka. Cynthia suffered a stroke, so her daughter Laura took her in so she could keep a closer eye on her.
His father and step-grandmother often disagreed over his parenting style. 10 News reporter Ashley DiMartino has that story.
Gerard Eustaquio and his wife Laura were both military reservists. They lived at this home with their 2 kids. His mother-in-law lived above the garage.
Laura and Georg both were military reservists, living in Bramer Terrace in Fallbrook. Georg was a strict father who used military rules to discipline his children. Cynthia often disagreed with Georg over his parenting style and argued about it. She was a smoker, and Georg didn't like that anyone in his house smoked. It was Cynthia's 63rd birthday, and she was planning to celebrate in her style. She bought an outfit for the celebration. When Georg saw the outfit, he made comment that tipped her over the edge. Cynthia recently purchased a revolver, and she finally found an excuse to use it. She went to her room, grabbed her weapon, and shot 5 rounds into Georg, who was in the garden at time. After the incident, she went for breakfast at local Denny's and celebrated her birthday at casino, as if nothing had happened.
Sheriff Communications Dispatcher number 10, may I help you?
I've never shot a gun in my life, so I'm not an expert, but I'm sitting here in my house and I heard 4 or 5 discharges.
Hi, I was in my bathroom doing my hair, and I could hear what sounded like gunshots, and I opened my window, and I hear it sounds like a man saying, "Help me, help me." Oh, I just heard the shot again.
I'm an emergency.
Yeah, there was some gunshots fired, about 5 of them behind my house, and now I can hear someone yelling, "Help me." Oh, another gunshot. Another shot.
I hear it.
Another one.
3 more, okay. Okay.
And this person is screaming, "Help
Yeah.
me."
You hear him, is it male, female?
It sounds kind of like a male, but it could be an old female with a raspy smoke voice.
Yeah, we've got several deputies on the way.
Neighbors quickly reported to the police when they heard the gunshots. Georg found dead on the floor of his kitchen, leaving Cynthia to become the lead suspect in the investigation. She was caught up few hours after the murder at a coffee shop and brought in for the investigation. She admitted to murdering to Georg, and finding out that he is dead is actually a stuff of nightmare. Now a family was in turmoil, and Laura was heartbroken when she found out that her mother was responsible for the death of Georg. Cynthia was charged with first-degree murder and sentenced to 50 years of life in prison.
Yes, he actually.
Oh, I know where it is. I think I'm pretty sure I know which one. He's from that one right there.
Oh, good.
I'm pretty sure.
I hope so.
Hey, buddy.
For what? Why am I getting arrested?
Child neglect. Put your hands behind your back.
What did I do though?
People know what they were doing when they are neglecting their duties as parents. In June 2019, 2 ladies pulled over when they saw an infant child walking straight into the dangerous U.S. route. The whole incident was caught in the body cam of the officer. The toddler was alone and full of bug bites.
Had been involved in an incident where a child called 911, and when the police arrived, they found 2 children alone with a potentially dangerous dog. But even worse, there was a shotgun also in the room with them. If the officer was hoping Yahira and Jacob had cleaned up their lifestyle in the year since he last saw them, then he was in for a major disappointment.
In Jan 2018, the same family was involved in an incident where a child called 911. And when the police arrived, they found the boy and his sister alone with an aggressive dog. And the worst thing they found, there was a shotgun in the room without any adult. The officer was hoping Yajira and Jacob must have changed their lifestyle in a year since he last saw them, but it was a major disappointment for him.
And that's so cool.
Right? Look at you, all right? You want to sit in your car?
Okay,
Go ahead
yeah,
where it's
that'd
nice
be
and cold,
great.
and I'll hang out here with him.
Thank you.
What's up, little man? You like it in here?
The officer entertained the child in his car until his parents showed up. The couple was completely wasted and high on drugs.
We were just sleeping.
Just sleeping?
Yeah.
Can we get him a new diaper on? His diaper is really soiled.
They were sleeping and didn't even notice when their child walked straight into the danger. The boy lives with his parents, and his sister lived with the grandparents.
Come here. Come on. Step out of the car. Put your hands behind your back. I've had enough of this with both of you.
What, is she getting arrested?
You both are getting arrested, so get your kid dressed.
For what?
Child neglect.
Why?
Come on.
The officer decides he has had enough of the situation and arrested both of them for child neglect. The parents claimed that they were taking medications that caused them to fall asleep. His parents were booked and given a $5,000 bond. Jacob was released on bond, while Yajaira remained in the jail. Amidst the tranquility of suburban streets, the unthinkable unfolds. The silent cries of children betrayed by the very hands they should have protected them. For more updates and interesting cases, make sure to follow the channel.